Good afternoon, everybody. Is this camera straight? It doesn't look like it is. I don't think it makes that much difference. Listen to this. The Department of Education says that at least 962 schools across the country have been vandalized and robbed since the start of the national lockdown. She added, the Department of Education person in question who was interviewed. She added that classrooms had also been set alight by vandals. So, vandalized, robbed, and torched. 962. I don't know what to say, guys, because I think that I'm preaching to the converted, or preaching to the choir, as some people call it, say it, express it. I'm not sure that anybody else, anybody new, anybody outside of Suidlanders, or let's say anybody outside of the Caucasian Christian right wing of South Africa, or the Caucasian Christian right wing of the world, is going to be converted. I don't think this, the government said it lost 700 billion a couple of years ago. People said, "Toe maar alles sal regkom." Dis nou Cyril Ramaphosa. And pretty little white girls took photographs, or had photographs taken of them and him on the promenade in Sea Point. Africa, my Africa. Afrika Nyaboza. From the song by Buzakemis Noketani. Mr. Miller and I had a conversation about this some time back. Or we've had a couple of conversations, in fact, about this very thing. And we wondered to ourselves, this is not now Suidlanders beleid. We're musing on a matter of topical interest that is relevant to our circumstances, and which may be of some foreboding for our futures. We're musing now. And we wondered whether there was much point in trying to convert many more people to a rudimentary understanding of what is occurring in South Africa. The people who have woken up are likely to be all or almost all of the people who will ever wake up. The people who've watched Dr. Anthea Jeffrey's video to get a clear understanding of the national democratic revolution and the eradication of colonialism of a special type, that is to say, the eradication of whites in South Africa, through utter economic dispossession. There are those who have watched it. There are a few who may yet watch it. But for the rest, straight over their heads. The importance, that is to say. They will never understand the importance, therefore they will never watch it. 962 schools destroyed. in a country where they told us the black child, this, the black child, that. Schooling for the black child. Education for the black girl. The black girl. The black learner. Ah, guys. This is not you and it's not me. What must now be of concern to all of us is the certainty that we must have gained over time. That this is not going to get better, and it is only getting worse, and indeed that worsening, that deterioration is accelerating exponentially. In other words, it's not accelerating at a steady rate from 60 kilometers an hour to 90 to 120. As it gets faster, so it goes faster still. If you understand this principle of mathematics and physics. The rate of acceleration is increasing. And we must be concerned about that. We must be. I just had a long chat with my best friend. He's a teacher in China, an English teacher in China. Earns good bucks. Dear me. And he just spoke about, he's been there for a long time. I think he's been there 3 times, and over the past 20 years it has amounted to a total of something like 15 years that he has spent there. How much he wants to come back to South Africa and how there is just nothing for him. And his son works on a yacht in the British Virgin Isles in the Caribbean because there is nothing for him here. I don't intend leaving. I have many opportunities to remain in the USA and have still. I'm staying. But we've all got to figure out how we're going to deal with this stuff if we remain here.